Hey guys, today I'm going to go over how to speed up your metabolism so you can lose weight. And not just lose weight, but lose weight easier. I'm Bobby Collins. I'm a personal trainer and a nutrition coach. So let's dive right into it. So the number one reason why metabolism slows in the first place is age, but not just because of age. Two really significant things that happen with age. Around 28 years old, if you don't, especially if you aren't trying to prevent it, you're going to naturally lose like about a pound of muscle mass per year, done at like 28 to 30. And we're going to explain why that's significant in a second. At the same time, that's when people, as you get older, you're having kids, you're working more, and what does that mean? That means more stress, more responsibility, should you sleep. Now the reason why those two things are extremely bad, not really bad. This is not. It's not like bad in the way it's bad, but why it slows down your metabolism. So the first thing, where I talked about you lose muscle mass, your lean muscle tissue, which is your muscles, is very closely related to your metabolism. So as you get older and you lose muscle and you're not doing anything to counter that, your metabolism gets slower and slower and slower. So what does that actually mean? That means that you have to eat a lower amount of calories for you to maintain the old weight that you had. So it means you have to restrict as you get older, unless you do certain things. And stress. Why is stress bad for you? Why is stress bad for your metabolism? Because when you are really stressed and then you don't give your body enough resources to recover, and what this usually means is recovery time, sleep, and proper nutrition, your body doesn't recover. And when it's under stress, your body does not have the energy to basically recover the body. So then it starts to really restrict how much energy it's going to use to rebuild and kind of survive. You almost put your body on the survival mode. And then again, that can slow down your metabolic rate, because now your body's like, hey, I have to be very like frugal with where I place the little energy that you're giving me. Because again, you're not giving me good sleep, you're not giving me good nutrition, you're really stressed, and I need to recover from the stress somehow. So I have to stop basically pushing energy out. So those are the two things. Now when you think about those two things, so you lose muscle mass and then you're really stressed. So what do people do to lose weight? They do really intense exercise, lots of cardio, and they do really low calorie diets. So those are more stress in itself, plus those two things are going to usually make you lose more muscle mass. So the program that you are doing is making the issue even worse. Now, if you got great value out of this video so far, I'm going to have you subscribe. I have over 100 videos on fitness, nutrition, diets, injury prevention. So if you like this, definitely subscribe so you can be the first to know when I come with the newest video. Now, number two, and I kind of just went with this, why most diets destroy your metabolism. So many diets will claim, hey, this diet will boost your metabolism, this will fix your metabolism. But the act of dieting is actually going to lower your metabolism, like I explained before. So even if you lost weight in a healthy way, your metabolism will slow down a bit. It's just what happens. The less weight you have in your body, your body's going to be more efficient. It's not going to produce as much energy. That's normal. But we don't want to go into these drastic diets because they slow your metabolism to a very slow point. And after doing this for years and years, doing diets every year, you can be in a really tough place, and it becomes really hard to maintain your weight. Your energy goes down, hormones can kind of get messed up. So most diets will actually destroy your metabolism. Why? Because what they're going to try to do, they try to do these crazy things. They ask you to cut out a food group. Most time, carbohydrates. Carbohydrates get a bad rep, but what carbohydrates are really good at, they help your body recover more. They help maintain lean muscle mass. So now you're cutting carbs out, so you're going to lose your muscle mass, and your metabolism will slow down, like we spoke of before. And then with these low calorie diets, low carb diets, what do? We do lots of cardio. We run, we jog, we go on the elliptical for hours, doing all this stuff. And now what we're doing is we're losing even more muscle mass. Our metabolism slows down even more. We're eating very low calories, and our metabolism starts to adapt here, which in the short term can be okay because you probably get results, and you'll lose weight. And I talked about this in another video. We don't have a weight loss problem in this country. We have a maintenance problem. Like, we can lose weight, but we can't maintain it. So what ends up happening is that you do that, you lose weight, and then you go off track, and then you go back to your old weight. And what often happens is two things. You'll gain all the weight back, or even more some. Or this is kind of worse when you think about it. Maybe you'll just get back to where you were before, but then when you try to do the same exact thing, hey, it doesn't work that anymore. It's because your metabolism has adapted to a slower point, and that's why most diets will fail. Most popular trendy diets will destroy your metabolism, and I recommend staying away from that. So let me know. Do you have any experience? Do you feel like what I said have some truth to it? Do you feel like, hey, years and years and years of diets, that your metabolism isn't what it used to be? You can't do the same diet that you did to lose 20 pounds that you did maybe a year ago. Let me know in the comments below. And so let's jump into number 3, which is why things like CrossFit and HIIT are killing your results. And you can probably guess where I'm going with this, because it's really the same thing. When you think about CrossFit and HIIT, their workouts are designed to be as hard as possible. They're designed to kick your ass, make your muscles burn, make your lungs burn. They're super intense. And then places CrossFit and then they recommend a paleo diet. So now they're recommending a low carb diet. So not only are you stressing your body to the max, and realize, guys, you're already stressed out. You're probably not sleeping well. You have kids. You have tons of responsibility. You're already in a very high stress. So now you're doing this stressful form of exercise, sometimes 3-6 times a week. If you don't get injured, your metabolism is definitely going to adapt, like we spoke of. And then your trainer or just like the thing with CrossFit communities, they recommend a paleo diet, or like a low-calorie diet. And now you're increasing the stress, and now you're giving your body even less resources to recover. Guess what happens? Your metabolism adapts. You might get results in the short term, but then when you go try to do the same thing over again, like I spoke about number 2, now it becomes really hard. And this is what people do year after year, and hopefully you can start to see is that every year it becomes harder and harder to maintain your weight, which is why as we get older we're like, oh, it's my age, that's why I can't lose weight. And it's true, but there's some truth to that, but there's also some truth to like your lifestyle factors and the way you went about losing weight have been so unhealthy for so long, has finally caught up to you, and that's why your metabolism is slow. Now, if you're interested in rebuilding your metabolism, optimize your hormones so that losing fat and building muscle become easier and they become more sustainable, I have a Metabolism Rebuilt Blueprint checklist. If you go to the description, click on the link. It's free. Download it. It has a checklist. If you do all those checklists for 2 to 6 weeks, you will start to rebuild your metabolism, and it'll be easier to lose fat and build muscle. One thing I want to point out: sometimes we think of speeding up our metabolism and losing fat or losing weight is the same thing. It's actually the opposite. Like I said, if you lose weight, your metabolism is at least going to slow down a little bit. If you do it in a healthy way. If you don't do it in a healthy way, it will slow down a lot. So during this time, you're probably not going to lose any weight. You might even gain a little bit of weight, but you have to have a long-term mindset and be like, I've done some really bad shit to my body. My body is hurting. I need to spend some time to repair my metabolism, optimize the hormones, so that in a couple months, the next month, 2 months, 3 months, when I do try to lose weight, it'll be easier. It'll be a lot more effective. And now I'm going to do it in a healthier, sustainable way, so I don't get all these negative effects on my metabolism.